Oh man, Anthony Davis. One of the most unique talents in the NBA. I see a lot of myself in him. I can't wait to face him and see if I can get the upper hand. I know I'm still a rookie, but it's the ultimate test to see where my game is at right now. And I live for these moments. So bring it on, Brown.
Go off when I enter the building.
We've got NBA basketball in store from New Orleans, Louisiana, the home of the Pelicans, right here on 2K Sports. The Pelicans hoping for a happy ending to close out their homestand before hitting the road. Try as they might, they've fallen behind the pack, but a chance here to reclaim some ground. It might be tough, but this is a team they're capable of beating.
And, you know, for the Pelicans, hanging where they are, right in the middle of the standings, will not make things easy for them down the stretch.
Well, it figures to be a hectic finish to the season as they attempt to...
Vision here for New Orleans. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Asher. Anderson comes in for Quincy Pondexter. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Tyreek Evans. And it's Norris Cole in for Drew Holiday. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Mahinmi's checked in for Allen. Hill comes in for George. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Monte Ellis. And Freak subbed in for Hill. And so in the game for the Pacers. Dane, he's in at point guard. Mahinmi is out there with Hill. Then there's Solomon Hill. And it's Stuckey in at the 2 guard. Here's Day. And he gets it to go.
They haven't been able to stifle him defensively here.
No, to the contrary. They haven't provided much resistance at all. And in this game, you've got to play both ends of the floor.
And Anderson kicks to Gordon. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
And you know, guys, Eric Gordon was an unbelievable three-point shooter last season. 45% from behind the arc. The first time he's been over 40% in his career. Really unfortunate for Eric Gordon that an assortment of injuries have really derailed his career. A few years back, he looked like he'd be an absolute star. Once a 22 points a game score, was down to 13 a game last season.
Hill up top. Pulls up. And it's Hill. That time the assist by Hill. Hill's got his first bucket in this one.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
Yeah, on the topic of Eric Gordon, one would think he's still young and talented enough to be a difference maker with any team. He just has to stay healthy. That really is the bottom line. He's got to keep his health.
Kevin, the truth is, though he's had a number of injuries, they've all been different. It isn't one chronic thing. So with a little good luck, we could see him shine once more.
6 to shoot. In the corner, Stuckey with it. Stolen by Gordon. There's 49 seconds left to play here in the first. Cole's shot is good. Cole's got his second bucket of the night.
Not fazed at all by having a bigger defender on him down low, and I really thought he would be.
You know, at first glance, you wouldn't think that he'd be comfortable in that particular situation, but boy, I tell you what, he didn't look like he was out of his element at all right there.
New Orleans moving the ball around. Gordon goes in. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Day dishes to Mahinmi. Stuckey outside. Lets it go with a 3. And no good trying to get that one. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. And talk to Monte Ellis. He says he feeds off his doubters. He loves to hear.
I think I had that all my life. I always had to prove somebody wrong. And, you know, still to this day. That's just the competitive that I believe my oldest brother built into me when I was little.
And Monte Ellis is still trying to prove people wrong now in Dallas after their quick exit from the playoffs a season ago. Clark, it's been a big group substitution here for New Orleans. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Ashik. Davis comes in for Anderson. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Quincy Pondexter. And it's Norris Cole in for Drew Holiday. On the court for Indiana, Day in at point guard. Solomon Hill is out there with Hill. Then there's Rodney Stuckey, and it's Miles in at the small forward spot. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Magic ended up having a lot of troubles. He chipped in his share of points and added a few rebounds as well. It was just one of those games where he was a step slow on many plays and couldn't find his groove. We'll see if it was a fluke that he can rebound from here, guys.
All right, Doris, thanks. What do you think held him back?
You know, he certainly didn't seem to have the same level of energy that we're accustomed to seeing. I mean, he just looked a bit fatigued out there.
Yep, mentally and physically. I mean, it wasn't just he was a step slow. He also seemed to get down on himself and lose his energy and enthusiasm and confidence. He needs to find a spark here tonight.
Gordon kicks to Cole. From the arc. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Day, no good. Pelicans trail by 6. Gordon kicks to Ajinça. Cole, the pass to Davis. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Gordon against Stuckey. Five to shoot. Goes up at the stripe, and the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
Oh, an illegal screen there. One of the toughest calls for an official to make.
And it is one of the toughest calls, but most of the time they do a good job with it, and you have to appreciate how officials get that one right more times than not.
Lavoy Allen's checked in for C.J. Miles. Ajinça, a picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. Ajinça's got 4 points in the quarter.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Stuckey against Gordon. Stuckey dishes to Day. And Davis pulls it down. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Evans against Hill. Teardrop shot, and it's Evans missing.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Day kicks to Allen. Stuckey left side. The Pacers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
And the first half comes.
All right, Kevin, here with Coach Frank Vogel. And, Coach, things were going your way early in this ball game, but you let them climb back in it. What broke down?
Well, we started the game exhibiting championship-level passing, which is what we're preaching, and we got a lot of good looks, got an early lead. We didn't pay attention to their strengths. That's how they got back in the game.
Coach, thank you for the time. Gentlemen, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half. And welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. More action. Today, group substitution here for New Orleans. Perkins, he's checked in for Asher. Anderson comes in for Quincy Pondexter. Gordon's checked in for Tyreek Evans. And Cole's subbed in for Drew Holiday. Norris Cole is out there with Gordon. Then there's Ryan Anderson. Then there's Perkins. And it's Davis in at the power forward. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. One of the first things you notice about Anthony Davis is how long and athletic he is. He can get by most other big men, and he's got, Clark, as you like to say, that feathery shot, that feathery touch.
Yep, cotton candy soft is that jumper, and you've got to respect it. But he can also up-fake you and with one dribble, posterize you.
Indiana again missing.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Stuckey against Gordon. The dish now today. Back to Stuckey. 1:16 left in the third.
And Rodney Stuckey, a combo guard out of Eastern Washington, played a big role for the Pacers a season ago.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for New Orleans.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Alexis Ajinça comes in for Kendrick Perkins. And it's Drew Holiday in for Norris Cole. You were talking about Stuckey. He did play well in his first year with the Pacers. Clark, he helped them as a starter and off the bench. Clark, they're in good position here to ride it out.
Yeah, they certainly are. I mean, if they just play smart right here, Kevin, this game's pretty much over.
On the court right now for the Pacers. Dane, he's in at the point. Solomon Hill is out there with Hill. Then there's C.J. Miles. And it's Mahinmi in at center. Shot clock at 6. Pulls up on the wing. Pacers with the rebound. Outside Hill. Mahinmi passes to Hill. Kicks it to Mahinmi. A 3 ball. And that one drops.